Teemu.
Look at it go. Roll out the barrel. Feel it in your bones.
Teemu? Oh. Okay. I guess I have to do an intro today. There's always something he does. Oh yeah. Subscribe and like the video. Really important. Do not miss out on that. Subscribe and like, okay? Today, we are going to do something very special. And, well, I have to do it alone, but here we are. So, we are going to have a look at one of our favorite moments this year from everything involving esports. We are going to have a look at TI9 and Dota 2. So, we have some highlights from the tournament, but we also want to show a little bit of how TI9 was for me and Teemu. Well, maybe this guy, I don't know. So, we are gonna start here with, you heard some music actually, and that was one of the only things that kept us going through days and nights of work. And it's obviously the Witch Doctor song. I really hope you have heard it. Otherwise, you should go check it out. Amazing song, amazing video. So do that. It gives a lot of energy, especially when you need it the most. So we are gonna start with saying that TI9 was amazing. Everything was perfect, but it was kind of hard on us. So we're gonna have a look at some pictures from our office. So starting with day one, we were looking, fresh, ready to work, excited, everything, so many emotions. But slowly it started maybe trickling down a little bit. But with the help of Red Bulls, we got through it mostly. Sometimes we needed to sleep though, like you probably can see here. So at the end of it, it wasn't only sleep deprivation, it was kind of turning into madness. And some of us, obviously no names mentioned, went insane. So the last few days, they were quite hectic and madness got to my dear friend. So with that said, we have a lot of highlights from the tournament. We have been going through a lot of them already before in our coverage from TI9, but we're going to have a look at some of my favorite moments and some of Teemu's favorite moments. So we can start here with some of the earlier stages of the tournament. And the first clip I want to show you is an amazing moment where TNC are playing VG Gaming. And this was absolutely amazing. I still remember me and Teemu screaming out loud when it happened at probably 6 in the morning or something. So let's have a look.
Spin will give him protection. Ice Blast will arrive. Tiny, the BKB from Paparazzi gives him the protection of Burst. Keep walking. Oh, it's great! It's a two-man LP. We'll try and push him away. Goes into protecting Tim to the moment. The bash is over on Queen of Pain. She can't take with a power strike. Sonic Blaze! Layer it on! VG Gaming! 3 players down. It's about to be 4. Yang has no way to escape. And VG Gaming, they thought they could push. They took a tier 3 tower, but that's all they will take.
That is one amazing highlight. Sand King, Queen of Pain, total annihilation. Absolutely beautiful. We will just continue with the highlights here. The group stages were great, and the early stages of the tournament in general. We'll have a look now at one amazing moment with one of my favorite players from Team Secret, Sai. You probably know by now, I really like Sai as a player and just in general, amazing dude. But let's have a look. And this play with Enigma, he just picked up his refresher, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look.
Especially when S4 blinks into a creep wave.
Jump forward, finds 2. That's a good 2 to get, but the Aeon Disc already propped. Crit living through this one, trying to find the follow-up. It's going to be them. They take that one. They are going to possibly... No, they can't get 2 mains. He's looking away. They find the finish. The Black Hole drop down onto Arteezy. It's not enough. They're trying to run away. Is it going to be enough to break, to catch the control? He time walks out of there, but now the...
What can you say? Beautiful. Enigma offers a lot of plays in general, but this one, it's such a important just situation in the game and just amazing. The sounds exploding everywhere. The wombo combo is real. we'll continue with another highlight that me and Teemu talked about quite a bit already during TI9. So this is our TC with a very, very classic play where he's playing Lifestealer and he goes up 1 against 5. This is actually, it's hard to understand how it even happens, but hey, let's have a look.
He gets it, and with a force up, Ori continues to be kiting them out. S4 will burrow strike in. He doesn't really be that effective. In fact, it's done the opposite way around. RTZ slow on life. He'll try and hit you right inside of S4 to get the hell out of here. Burrow strike in 1 second with the mana. It got taken away by the Mystic Snake. They have to pop out. They have to fight. At least he'll be able to get 1 dieback over on the Tusker, or maybe he can get 4. A double kill for RTZ. A triple kill for RTZ. He's just turned this crap up. Ultra kill, giving the Rampage the bash. It hits RTZ.
So there it is. RTC 1v5. I mean, he's famous for his, being stuck on cliffs, all these things, but this moment is beautiful, and we hope we can see more of this from RTC. I mean, this doesn't happen a lot. Now, we will move on to some of the, how should we put it, more exciting things in the tournament, where OG went on an amazing run. Nobody believed it. Me and Teemu talked about it endlessly between ourselves, but in videos as well. Even if they started off the tournament amazingly, we could never imagine them going as far as they did, obviously winning it for the 2nd time in a row. It's just beautiful. So we'll start with one of the absolute classics. It's something that everybody knows by now. If you played Dota, you've probably seen, the IO plays with Bristleback, and this is probably the most memorable one. So let's get to it.
But for what avail? Nothing is really going here in Thompson. He's the man that's going into the fountain once again. Bathe in the glory of the Radiant. Thompson, he just does not give a crap. Anna will give all the life. This is just fountain farming. Gee, you got it. This is soul breaking. GG. Okay. GG. The message has been sent. You weren't home, but we smacked through the door and delivered it anyway. What is that?
Oh, man, that's...
So this is an amazing moment. Bristleback is standing in the fountain. He's absolutely unkillable. And I think the best part of this clip is seriously Pylai just saying, okay, GG. I mean, how it doesn't happen a lot. Usually it's GG, game over. This was just giving up. There was nothing to do about it. The OK is already legendary. Cinder and screaming it out just makes it better. Love this moment. Now we looked at some of the gameplay highlights, but we have the next one being also a legendary one. I hope you have seen it. If you have not, then I hope we get to see this one more time in TI10. It is obviously No Tail walking into their game against PSG LGD with the Mind Games, having a stack of papers. This was already a joke that was being made the year before, and they follow it up with this. Let's watch it.
It's time for some quick maths, because when we actually look at this tournament, it seems like we may have a record on our hands. All right. I will say very quickly here, there is a 75% chance, based off of the teams that still make up the field, that we may actually see a repeat champion. There is a 100% chance.
There's not much to say, is there? This is Mind Games on the highest level. It's fun, but it's also something really psychological that probably got a little bit, at least, to the PSG LGD guys. And honestly, the confidence that OG has, you can see their faces. They are smiling, they are happy. Maybe the game was already over at that point. They were just enjoying their time. They knew they were going to crush PSG LGD, and they did. It's absolutely beautiful. And the difference, usually you see teams walking in nervous. There's a lot of anxiety. This is just a whole team, every single player enjoying the moment. Can't say much about that. It's just beautiful highlight. One of my favorite moments all year, all esports. So there's that. I think this concludes TI9, but I also have a bonus clip, and I really want to make this point clear. If you haven't seen this game, that we're gonna see a highlight from, you should go watch it. It's Liquid versus VG Gaming in the Epicenter Major that was played in June, and this highlight is so much fun. And when it happened, I almost couldn't believe it because the game was already one of my favorite games to this point. So we are gonna watch Miracle do some magic with Arc Warden.
It's gonna be close.
30%.
How many can you actually spawn?
Oh, keep doing it.
We need a counter. All right, Roshan, here we go, man. From 100 to 0. Get blasted!
Holy shit.
Honestly, this is the first time I've seen this happen. I haven't seen it since either. One-shotting Roshan, usually, you know, it's supposed to be the biggest, baddest monster on the map, and he one-shots him. I mean, there is not much else to say than beautiful. So now I want you to go and watch the whole game, because in all honesty, this is one of my favorite games ever in Dota 2. This highlight is one thing, but the game in general is absolutely beautiful, and the ending is something out of this world. So do that now. And also, while you're on that, you should also do the thing. Subscribe and like the video. That's the most important part. You can watch the game, that's optional. The other part is not. So, usually I would hand it over to Teemu, but yeah, I don't know if this guy is ready for an outro, but you know. Anyway, I think it's been beautiful. We've been watching some of our favorite highlights from TI9. And what else can we ask for than TI10? If it's even close to as good as TI9, it will be amazing. And we will go there personally to Stockholm, Sweden, my home soil. It will be amazing. But leading up to that, we'll have one whole year of majors, roster changes, everything. So stay with us and we will sort it all out and we'll build up the hype until TI10. But these were our favorite highlights and I hope you enjoyed them. If you have something else, please tell us because we really want to know. This is just us, but anyway, enough rambling. Hopefully you enjoyed it. See you next time.